The best thing, in my opinion, of Fuuto PI episode 3 is the fact that they show that people can be complicated, basically. And broken people are still people, because Chuta is a broken person, and I'm going to talk about that for a minute or two. And I do want to know, I want to know what you think was the best thing in Fuuto PI episode 3. Let me know in the comments. But yeah, this guy, he's been mocked all his life. He's been looked down upon. He's a country bumpkin who came into Fuuto, into the big city. And, I mean, there were fancy people in fancy suits laughing at him in his memories. So, while... it's a cool motive, still murder kind of situation, because this guy wants to have this, this memory. He's desperate to have this memory so that he can be a superhuman, so that he can basically like trash other people and get off on being better than them and showing them that he's, whatever, that he's not just some loser. And that's pretty terrible. It's terrible that he's got that motivation, and it's terrible that people were terrible to him, but it's also kind of understandable. Again, it's a crime. He still deserves to be punished for it, and, he is in the show, so that's great. And I love that the heroes don't let him go because he was, looked down upon and, treated badly by people. But still, I mean, it's wonderful how it's nuanced, and I'm curious to see, because Shotaro was like holding out hope for this guy. He's like, hey, I wanted you to see the best. You liked the worst of my city, and I wanted so desperately for you to enjoy the best that Fuuto has to offer. And like, I'm hoping that after you pay your debt, that you'll be able to come back, with me or whatever, and see Fuuto for what it really is, and see the beauty of this place instead of, this, dark secret underbelly thing that it has to offer you. And I thought that was really awesome, because it not only shows, in a really interesting way, how complicated Chuta is, but it also shows how complicated Shotaro is, and I really, really appreciated that. If you like that, you can go to mjmunoz.com to find the full analysis of this, where I talk about not only the worst, best, and most interesting parts of this piece, but also a whole lot more. And there's not only the analysis of this topic, but of others, as well as my art and my writing. So check it out, mjmunoz.com.